In the name of the loving Trinity, Amen. St. Matthew chapter 20 verses 1 to 16 is a passage which confuses many people. Is it a travesty of justice, or is it justice served? Jesus does equate the master to God, and so the question arises, is God partial? Why do the workers who worked for only an hour and the workers who worked from morning get the same pay? Jesus says the last will be first and the first will be last. Even partiality or taking sides should have some justification, or else we will have to call God unjust. Verse 6 and verse 7 of Matthew 20 holds the secret to this. In verse 6 it says, "And about 5 o'clock he went out and found others standing around, and he said to them, 'Why are you standing here, idle all day?'" In verse 7 it says, "They said to him, 'Because no one has hired us.' He then said to them, 'You also go into the vineyard.'" When God is partial and shows interest to the poor and to those at the margins, it is because they are kept aside. As is said that no one has hired us, our churches will echo the voice, "No one has invited us in." Leadership and power is vested in the hands of a few, and it is not opened up for ordinary people. But such injustice cannot continue forever. God will include those kept aside and will bring them to the mainstream. They will be rewarded, and those who have forcefully and unjustly held on to power and authority will be sidelined. It is natural that they will complain and will fight this with all their might. But such complaining is misrepresentation of truth and hiding of the fact of how those at the margins have been purposely kept away in a planned manner. This Lent, let us give up power and encourage the powerless to take up responsibilities. Yes, God takes sides with the powerless. Amen.